Welcome to Babonga's channel. This is a most unusual wand because, as you see, you can change the top and actually have many crystal wands in one. Let's begin with a piece of wood 20 centimeters long. Whatever you choose, the top part has to be horizontal and flat, so sand it. Now next we need an iron disc, a thumb tack and clear glue. Glue the iron disc on top of the wand and center it. Secure with the thumb tack. And this is how it looks. Next, use white wood glue around the top part and clear glue close to the metal part. This is air dry clay, and this is a way to texture air dry clay. If you don't have a sheet like this, no problem. You can texture your clay with other tools. Now create this kind of belt and glue it around and under the metal part. Press lightly and then start pulling the clay down to integrate it with the wooden surface. Next, we need to create a nice rim between the metal and the clay. A thin cord of clay will fill the gap there, and then you can work on it to make it even, to soften the surface, to define it, and finally use a wet brush to integrate it with the rest of the clay. Now for the ugly spot where the two ends don't exactly meet, use glue and then attach a little clay ball there, like this, and then texture it. This is a toy wheel that leaves a nice imprint, and this concludes the top part. Next we go 5 centimeters lower, cover with white glue and make another belt there. Again, work a little bit on that to make it soft and even. Now let's prepare to make some floral decorations. It's easy to make some leaves out of clay. Don't forget to use white glue and then start attaching the leaf shapes around the wooden shaft. Give them details with your knife or needle tool and use your brush to make these details softer. You can continue working with the leaves, making them more realistic. A toothpick can help here. Now, we can fill the gaps between the leaves with little clay balls, like these, that we can texture easily after. Create a rich and intricate design and then let it dry. No more clay for this. Now we need some string like this. Use white glue under the middle clay part and then start wrapping the string tightly around the shaft, leaving no gaps for about 2 or 3 centimeters. After you cut, soak the wrapped string with white glue. The wrapped string will create a great pattern also at the handle, so do that too. As you see, it already looks great. Now choose your crystals. It doesn't matter if your crystal is cut like this or tumbled. Use clear glue on the bottom half of your crystal and then start carefully wrapping string around it. It's not very easy because of the glue. If you need more glue, add, like I'm doing here. Tuck the end under and generally fix the string around the crystal so it looks clean and neat. After this, you can use anything that you can glue on the string for more decoration, like these aluminum wire spirals. Next, we need to cover the string with white glue because we need to add an air dry clay belt at the bottom of the crystal. Attach the belt and fill the open part at the very bottom, then press down to make it flat. Work on this part as you did for the wand. Make it smooth and even and add decorations if you like. After all the clay work is done, you need to let them dry. This is black plastic color. What you need to do is paint black all the clay and string parts. Let the black paint dry on the crystals and wand, and then use gold paint like this to highlight and bring forward all the details. Use either your finger or a dry sponge to apply it and don't add any water. Of course, you can choose any other bright metallic paint like silver or copper. So far, as you see, all the details of the string and clay are shown beautifully. The next step is to use clear glue at the bottom of each crystal and attach an iron disc there. Remember the pin at the top of the wand. Now it's time to remove it and get our little magnet. Because it's iron, it stays there by itself, but it's better if we glue it. Clear glue will secure the magnet in place for good. Lastly, I'm going to fill the centers of the little spirals with colorful glitter glue. Let everything dry completely and then spray with acrylic gloss varnish. And this is why you only need one crystal wand to have many.